guys, what's going on? My name's Squidud and welcome to another video. So in this video today we're going to be looking at the top 5 Mario Kart clones slash fan games. So majority of these games are actually native to the Windows operating system, and as you may know, I am a Mac user. So I've taken the liberty of porting some of these games to Mac for all you Mac users out there so you can play it as well. I did the porting using an application called Wine Bottler, which you can convert Windows applications into Mac applications. So all the games that I feature in this video can be downloaded through the link in the description. I put together a zip file of all the games in the Mac operating system version. All these games also have Windows versions, but you'll have to search the web to find them. These games are for anyone who really wants to play Mario Kart on their computer, or they just want to dive deeper and find out more versions of the Mario Kart game so they can expand their universe. So, I hope you enjoy this video, and let's get right into the top 10. So this is the first game, New Super Mario Kart. This is one of the games that's made natively for Windows that I ported over the Mac for you guys. So, pretty basic controls. Just use arrow keys to kind of go up and down. I'm just going to click single player, and you press enter to continue. I'm just going to go with the Grand Prix, and I'm going to go with 100cc. And now, the thing that confused me when I first opened this is that when you get to the character selection menu, you still use arrows, but you actually don't use the mouse to select whatever. So if I click Toad, he's now circling, and I just click him again, and it confirms it. And you're still using the mouse to select your cup. I'm going to go with the Mushroom Cup. And so yeah, basically this game is pretty much just Super Mario Kart, but with better advanced 3D graphics. It has really smooth motion. I like the control layout. Drifting can be a little difficult to understand at times, but overall it's a really well-made game with lots of items for you to use and lots of tracks, characters, and all sorts of fun. You could enjoy this game for hours of free time. So, coming in at number 4, we have Mario Kart PC. Now, this is the only Flash game on this list, and is probably my favorite Flash game that I've ever seen. So, you might be annoyed about how small it is at first. So all you have to do is down here, screen size, you just click that and click very large, and now it's bigger, which is quite nice. And you can turn on your sound effects and music and all that stuff. And you can change whatever you want. And this, I'd say, is probably, it has the most things to do out of anything. You can race online, you can go with a battle, time trial, Grand Prix, versus, and you have a track builder, which I think is a really cool function. And you can make your own custom tracks, and then you can test them, and you can even play 2-player, which is really nice. quiet at school. Shh. So this is Super Tuff's Kart. This is not a direct fan game or clone of Mario Kart, but it's more of something based around the same concept. So you get to this menu when you open it up, and you can select things with the mouse. And so I'm just gonna select single player, but as you can see, there's online, so you can play online, multiplayer, so you can play with a friend, which is like, you know, on the same network, single player, which of course is just single player races, and story mode, which is quite interesting. So I'm gonna go into single player. So yeah, as you can see, it's a very similar like character selection menu compared to Mario Kart, but a lot of the characters in this game are based off of like software mascots. Like this little guy right here is the mascot for Blender, which is a 3D animation software. This is the mascot for GIMP, which is a drawing software. And I'm sure you can find a lot of other ones in here. But there's like a few unlockable characters, and yeah, so you can select your character and select your you can select your difficulty and also your game mode. I'm just going to go with a normal race. And there is absolutely tons of maps, which is really nice. A lot of them are unlockable by doing story mode, winning races, etc. You can choose the number of laps and the number of AI carts. This game is natively for Mac and Windows, but I included it in the zip just to make it easier for you. Controls are really easy to get, and overall it's a pretty fun game. It has decent but slightly dated graphics, and like this map is loosely based off of a Mario Kart map that I forget the name of right now. There's some things that I like better than Mario Kart, and some things that I think they could add that are in Mario Kart. One of the things I think that I like a lot about Super Tuff's Kart that's not in Mario Kart is the nitrous, and so you can pick up like these little things, and you can then use it to go really fast. And I think this would make a great addition to Mario Kart, is to have some kind of nitrous based thing, even though you already have like the mushrooms and all that stuff. But some things that they could improve on, I think they could improve on like the graphics a little bit, maybe doing some graphical updates, maybe adding a few more characters, but overall it's a pretty decent game. So coming at number 2 slot in this list, we have Logan Kart 8 Deluxe. Now, there's many versions of Logan Kart 8. There's Logan Kart 8, there is Logan Kart 8 Deluxe, there's Logan Kart 8 Classic, and I believe a couple more. This is one it's based off of Mario Kart, but it's more modern. The graphics aren't wonderful, but it does add some physics aspects, which I find really cool, so that it makes the game more difficult, yet more enjoyable. So I'm just going to quickly go into a Grand Prix, and there is some keyboard configuration that you can do if you want to. But you have a lot of characters that you can choose from, and they're basically all loosely based off Mario characters. Like you have Logan, which is like Waluigi, pretty much. Logan, which is like Wario. Jimmy, which is just Jimmy, I guess. Bike Auber, Robert. Speedy, Robert is like the robot. Yeah. Anyway, you can select your character. I'm just gonna be Robert. Actually, I'm gonna be Logan. And there is a lot of really cool and fun little carts here, like I'm gonna just be the tractor. And there's like a ton of CCs. Like you can go up to 240cc normal CCs, and there's just it's a lot of customization that makes it really fun. I'm just gonna set it to 180, and there's a lot of fun cups that you can play, like crappy random stages that nobody wants to play cup, Logan cup, Logan cup, very special cup, rejected ideas cup. I'm just gonna go in that one. And basically, there's no drifting that I've discovered yet in this game, but it's really not necessary. It's really well put together, like this animation here. All the mystery boxes and stuff are really well done. It's just sometimes, like when you first start it up, it may be a little bit laggy, but it includes a lot of my favorite aspects from Mario Kart, like the speed boost. It has really nice sound effects, good character design, map design. It's overall just a really good game. And yet, even though, there's some of the physics at work, even though it is based off of Mario Kart, it still has like this original feel to it, like no other game at all I've ever seen before. It's really fun to play. It's really difficult, and it has a lot of customization. This game is both native to Windows and Mac, and can be found on Game Jolt, but again, for Mac users, I have included the version that I'm currently playing in the Mario Kart game pack, which is in the description. So yeah, overall, this is a really good game, and to be honest, it was pretty close to being number 1 on this list, but just wait till you see number 1. Alright, so next up on our list, in the number 1 slot, we have Mario Kart Speed Strife. This is one of the most well-known Mario Kart fan games ever created. Unfortunately for us Mac users, it's only native to Windows, but again, I have created a port using Wine Bottler, and it is included in the Mac pack for Mario Kart games that I have created in the description. So this, by far, is the best Mario Kart fan game / clone that I have ever played and probably will ever play. There's many reasons, and I'm just going to start off with the customization. First off, you have the ability to change your FPS, which I think is pretty amazing. I'm going to go with 60 FPS because it looks really nice. And you can remap your keys to whatever you want, which again is a really nice feature. Like right now, I'm going to change my drifting to shift and my use item to X. Oops. So when you click Start Game, you of course get your options versus, time trial, and Grand Prix. And you can choose between 50, 100, and 150cc. And you get some nice characters and some unlockable characters as well. The graphics of this game highly remind me of games like Mario Kart DS and Mario Kart 7. The game includes aspects of the more modern Mario Kart games as well, and its power-ups, maps, etc. So I'm going to go with Waluigi. And I'm gonna choose the Mario Kart, the Mushroom Cup, sorry. And it has the beginning animation, of course. The unfortunate thing that I would like to improve upon in this game is the fact that there is no starting boost, which is a shame, but it is a really well done game. So yeah, the power-up is selecting, and it's like this 100%. I think this could be a legitimate Mario game made by Nintendo. It just looks really good. It plays really well, and the sound effects are great. The visuals are great. Everything about it is just wonderful. it's like it could just be a demo for a rejected Mario Kart game, but it looks amazing. The only thing about this is you may need a slightly higher end Mac or Windows computer to run this. It does not run very well on the slower computers, but as long as you have like a medium speed computer, you should be pretty good. But yeah, again, this is natively for Windows. But it's a very good game. Highly recommend it to anybody who likes Mario and Mario Kart. So yeah, again, you can check this out in my porting pack for Mario Kart games in the description below. So yeah, I really hope you enjoy this video, and I hope you check out the games via the link in the description. All these games are free / open source, and you can download them quickly using my pack if you're on a Mac, which rhymes. And if you are using my Mac pack and opening one of the Windows native games that I've ported, I just want to warn you, when you open it for the first time, it may take several minutes, so just be patient. It'll be worth it. Alright, well, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.